Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and today I would love to review this gorgeous style for you, which is called Trinidad Luxury, from the Raquel Welch Collection by Ellen Wille, which is only available in Europe and unfortunately won't be around any longer, in the gorgeous color Champagne Rooted. Now, if you'd like to know how long she is, how the color is composed in this particular case, what special features she has, and she has them all, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like her, then stick around and let's get started. So Trinidad Luxury is the name of this gorgeous style, and let me tell you, I haven't been wowed by a wig like this in a while. Although there are a lot of styles that have wowed me in the past, but this one really has it all. And it's unfortunate for all my followers who live outside of Europe, because not only is this style only available in Europe, but it will also be discontinued by the end of the year, unfortunately, unless Ellen Wille decides to sell it under a different name, since it's from the Raquel Welch European Collection, and this complete collection will be discontinued by the end of 2023. Since the cooperation between Hair You Wear, which is the company behind Raquel Welch Wigs, and Ellen Wille Germany will not be continued after the unfortunate death of Raquel Welch earlier this year. Now, I really hope they will continue this style under a different name, and as soon as I learn the info, if it will be continued under a different name, I will put it in the description box below, so check this out if you are watching this video in 2024 or later. Now, this wig was sent to me by my friend and wig sister Silke from Perückenglück.de, my favorite online wig shop in Germany. And she was so kind to send it to me so I can show it to you. And she has just last week ordered this style to show it first in our live together that we are doing every other Thursday evening here in Germany. And I was so blown away from the style when I saw it on her that I asked her to send it to me, and she thankfully agreed. Although she will keep this for herself, she's also completely blown away by the style. And you would have never thought this because you just never see pictures from the actual style on a model or anyone in Germany. And they are only showing pictures of Raquel Welch in a similar style that is not this style, but has the same length and cut, but is styled differently. So we were really surprised to see that it actually looks not at all that curly and voluminous as the one on Raquel. And I think the really natural, straighter look with that really slight wave it has right out of the box was what really caught us. And after it arrived today and I tried it on, I went ahead and immediately ordered the style for myself and hope it will still be available, since at the moment it's no longer produced, and so they are just selling their in-stock items. So Silke, thank you ever so much for sending me this piece so I can show it to you. Now, if you're outside of Europe, you can still order this style. I know there are 1 or 2 online shops in the UK and Ireland that has the Raquel Welch European line from Ellen Wille. So you should also be able to order this until the end of the year. What I love about this style is the cut, since it's layered. It doesn't have just one length, and I always love layered styles. It stays out of the face much better, and it really falls beautifully right out of the box. And this review is straight out of the box. The only thing I did was change the part a little, since it has more of a center part when it arrives, not completely in the center, but more or less. And I gave it a tiny little bit of lift up in front, what I always do. And thankfully, Silke gave me permission to do that because we have the same taste and she will wear it like this too. And that's all I did. Other than that, she is straight out of the box and really looks like this when you get her. Now, the color is called Champagne Rooted. And as you all might know, with Ellen Wille, Champagne Rooted is never alike on many styles. It's always mixed differently, and in this case, it has the color code 101 24 20, and I think it's a gorgeous blend. Now the 101 is the color that comes first, which means that's a dominant color that is obvious and used a lot in this blend, and you can definitely see the highlight color right at the hairline and throughout the style. It's the lightest and coolest platinum blonde there is, and I absolutely love it. Now the 24 is more or less the base color, I would say. It's a golden blonde, which gives it a little warmth. All in all, the color is neutral, leaning a little cool, but the golden blonde definitely gives it a little bit of warmth. And the 20 is called Iced Mocha and is a medium sandy blonde, which gives it more of that neutral tone. And of course, it's a rooted color, and in my opinion, the champagne rooted on this style is just gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. I also think it is pretty similar to Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch, and that's also a color that can be very light or rather dark, depending on the style. Sometimes it has more platinum in it, and sometimes hardly any. So I think these two colors are definitely comparable. Now, the wig really has all the bells and whistles there are. It has an extended lace front that goes all the way down into the ear tabs, almost ear to ear, and a complete monofilament top, and the rest of the cap is also completely hand-tied. So it's just as luxurious as it can get. And of course, as always, I'm going to show you this from up close. Now, the hairline, in my opinion, is done so beautifully. It looks really very natural. The lace, unless it's in this very bright light, is really undetectable. And I love that they brought the highlight up to the hairline, but it's not a white band as they often do, but it's really interspersed with the darker color. The knotting is really fine, and it's not too lightly knotted. I think it's just perfect. And like I said, it goes all the way down. Here's the end of the ear tab, and the lace goes down to approximately here. So this is really the farthest down I've seen on an Ellen Wille style. And also the monotop is done beautifully. You really can part this anywhere, and you will always see through to your scalp, and it looks so natural. Also, the density of the hair is really low. It feels incredibly natural, just like your own hair, and no matter where you touch it, you just don't feel the cap at all. The name Trinidad Luxury really says it all, except from Trinidad. I don't know if this is a hairstyle that the ladies in Trinidad wear a lot, but luxury is definitely part of the style, and I can attest to that. It is gorgeous and everything you can wish for. Now I will show you the length on around the screen, so I won't have to bore you with any numbers, and we can talk about permatease next, although there is no permatease at all. I really tried to find any, not even on the sides where there's usually some permatease palpable, but on this style there just isn't. Not in the back, not in the nape, not on top, not on the sides. I just don't feel any permatease, which is of course fabulous if you don't like poof and big hair, lots of volume. This is as natural and low density as it can get. It really feels, when you touch your head, you really can feel your head. You can't feel any cap. It's incredible. And the cap size is true average, I would say. It's maybe a tiny bit larger. There's a little crease in the cap I can feel right here. So I suppose I have a 22-inch head circumference, so I think this might also fit 23 inches. It might have some stretch. We're gonna check this when I show you the inside of the cap. But I would say this is also a little bit larger head friendly. I didn't do anything to the adjusters, and it feels just great. Not too large, not too small or snug, just perfect. Now the fibers are made from Ellen Wille's heat-defying synthetic, and let me tell you, these fibers are so gorgeous and feel so extremely smooth and soft. They really feel like Beatrice fibers on this particular style. So soft and smooth, it's just incredible. And the fact that they are heat-defined, this is just beyond fabulous because, for one, they are not as shiny as a regular synthetic, and even in the bright lights here, I think they have a very natural, healthy glow and shine. It doesn't look artificial at all. And of course, you can use your heat tools to alter the style or to add waves or curls if you like. You can straighten it. You can add heat when the ends start getting a little frizzy and don't feel as good anymore. You just use your heat tools and can make them smooth and feel like new again. So I'm just thrilled. And I also love the cut. Like I said, it's layered, so it stays out of your face much better than the styles that have all one length, since especially the front is much heavier then and tends to fall and flop into your face. But now let me show her to you from all sides, and after that, of course, also outside in natural daylight. So how do you like her? Are you also in love with Trinidad Luxury? Will you order her when you're from Europe, or maybe order her in Europe? Please let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know. Now, when it comes to styling, of course you can do a lot. With a long style like this, you can do updos, and with the heat-defined fibers, you can of course curl it, straighten it, add waves, or braid it, put it back in a ponytail. You get the picture. I mean, there's a lot you can do. And like I said, this is so low density. You'll have no problem putting her together in a ponytail or something like that. And of course, I will definitely wear her just like this when I get mine, and I really can't wait to get it. Now, let's have a look at that beautiful blonde outside in natural daylight. Isn't that color just gorgeous? I especially love the platinum highlights in this piece. And like I said, I think it's a very comparable color to Shaded Biscuit. So if you love and wear Shaded Biscuit, you can definitely also wear this color. Now, last but not least, let's have a look at that gorgeous cap from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. Here you can see that gorgeous lace front with the highlights here in front, but as you can see, it's not very white, so it's just a very reasonable amount of highlights. Then that lace front is extended all the way down into the ear tab, and as you can see, there's just a tiny part with felt left over, so it's very much extended, the most I've seen on an Ellen Wille style. Then here's the typical seam between the lace front and the monofilament, which is done beautifully and also quite big. Now here's all the rest of the cap is completely hand tied with some wefts in the back, which is typical for all these styles, but all the rest is completely hand tied. It has an extended nape and adjustable straps with Velcro, which I love. Now, there really isn't that much stretch to the cap, but like I said, I think it would also fit a 23-inch head, but I can't really guarantee it. All in all, this is one of the most luxurious caps I've seen from Ellen Wille. Okay, that was my review of Trinidad Luxury. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any of my future videos, and there's a new one coming out each Friday. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will definitely reply. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well, stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. In the gorgeous color, pearl blonde? No, champagne. Silke from Perücke. Silke from... It actually looks not at all, that it actually lets really slight wave it has. Oops. And so it stays out of your way. So it stays out. Okay, that was my review of Trinidad. Now, if you like this style, you might also like this one, or also this one, or you just check them out both.